Right. So today we're going to take a deep dive into this really interesting idea I found
Yeah.
of feeding your soul and not your ego.
Okay.
And it comes from this book, The Camino Within.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about a guy's like journey on this huge pilgrimage,
Oh, wow.
the Camino de Santiago in Spain.
Okay, I heard of that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's walking like hundreds of miles across
Yeah.
Spain, right?
Wow.
And you'd think at the end of it, he'd feel this like massive sense of accomplishment.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I did it.
Yeah, you'd think so.
But instead of that, he starts to ask himself this question. And,
Yeah.
And like, what's next? Right.
Right.
One.
What's the point?
Yeah. And it's so interesting how he uses that word.
Yeah.
Right? Just that one little word.
Yeah.
And to challenge this whole idea of like looking for validation in what you achieve.
Right. Like, are you really fulfilled
Right.
just by like checking things off a list?
Yeah. Yeah. Just getting to the end result.
Yeah.
And it's like this mental reset almost. Like he's hitting a button.
Yeah.
And saying, okay,
Yeah.
look beyond those outward signs of success.
Right.
And really ask yourself, what actually brings you fulfillment?
Yeah. Like, what actually makes you happy?
Yeah.
And not just happy in the moment, but like
Yeah.
deep down content with your life.
Right. And I think it's such a powerful tool to use,
Right.
even outside the context of this pilgrimage.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
like think about how often we get so caught up
Yeah.
in impressing other people,
Oh, yeah.
you know, showing off all the stuff we've accomplished,
Yeah.
especially now.
Yeah. It's like social media is like built for that.
Yeah, it's like this breeding ground for it.
Yeah.
It's like we're all in this constant competition
Yeah.
of one-upping each other.
Yeah. Always comparing ourselves to others.
Yeah, and just seeking that validation
Mm-hmm.
from outside ourselves.
Yeah. From other people.
Yeah. Have you ever felt that pressure?
Oh, yeah. Constantly.
You got to show off.
Yeah.
You got to prove yourself.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because reading what the author wrote in this chapter, it really resonated with me because he talks about this. Like how wanting that pat on the back from other people,
Yeah.
it can actually become like an addiction.
Oh, wow.
You know, and
Yeah.
he even talks about his own experiences getting sucked into that cycle of like chasing likes and comments online and like you get that little hit of dopamine, right, when you see those notifications.
Right.
But it's so fleeting.
Yeah, it disappears so quickly.
And you're left feeling like empty,
Yeah, like you need more.
you know?
Yeah, it's like chasing a sugar rush.
Yes, exactly.
You get that temporary high,
Uh-huh.
but then it just fades.
Yeah, and you just want more and more.
Right, and that's where this idea of feeding your soul comes in
Yeah.
versus feeding your ego.
Yeah.
And he makes this really great analogy.
Mm-hmm.
He compares it to choosing between a can of Red Bull
Okay.
and an apple.
I see where he's going with this.
Right. One gives you this like instant boost,
For like that sugar rush,
Yeah.
that quick energy.
but the other one
Yeah.
gives you sustained nourishment.
Yes, it nourishes your body
Yeah.
for the long term.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And I think that's such a brilliant analogy because it really highlights the difference between instant gratification,
Right.
which is usually driven by the ego's need to be validated.
Yeah, it wants that external reward, that recognition.
Yeah. And then you have genuine fulfillment
Yeah.
that lasts.
Exactly.
And that comes from nourishing your soul.
It's about what truly fulfills you.
Right. And the important thing here is that the things that really feed our souls,
Yeah.
they don't often come with these like flashy external rewards.
Right. They might not get you a ton of likes
Yeah, exactly.
or make you the most popular person in the room.
Yeah, they're not going to get you on a reality TV show.
Right, exactly.
But they bring this like deep sense of purpose and inner peace.
Yeah, a sense of calm.
Yeah, and things like spending time in nature.
Yes.
Like cultivating like real meaningful relationships.
Absolutely.
Engaging in creative pursuits.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Expressing yourself.
Yeah, practicing mindfulness.
Yeah.
These are the activities that really nourish us from the inside out.
From the inside out.
And you know what I really appreciated
Yeah.
is that he doesn't say like completely abandon social media
Right.
and try and like detach from the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that's not realistic
I
for
mean,
most people.
He actually talks about his own struggles.
Yeah.
With like navigating the online world
Mm-hmm.
and staying true to his values at the same time.
Yeah. trying to find that balance.
Right. And I think that's really refreshing.
Yeah.
Because it acknowledges like the reality of our digital lives.
Right. We can't just unplug completely. Yeah.
Exactly. Most of us anyway.
Yeah.
But we can be mindful of how we use it.
Exactly. And that's a good place to kind of wrap up with a question for you listening.
Okay.
What is one small step you could take today to shift your focus from feeding your ego to nourishing your soul?
That's a good question.
What truly brings you joy? And how can you make more time for those activities?
It's something we should all be asking ourselves.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's so easy to get caught up
right
in the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
Yeah.
And, all the demands on our time.
Yeah.
And we lose sight of what really matters.
And that's the beauty of this end concept. It's like it's inviting us to pause and reflect.
Yeah.
And make choices that are in line with our deepest values.
Yeah, and that's how we feed our souls.
That's how we feed our souls.